What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mastering Body Language with me, the Body Language Noob, or the Nonverbal Noob, as I'm called on Twitter. If you are more of a reader type instead of a visual learner, there's also a blog that you can check out where I write blogs about the videos that I do. If you enjoy the video, leave it a like. That's about it. Let's get started. So this is another silent command series video, and it's a little more of a serious series for those who want to learn more about silent command. This episode is going to be how to get instant cooperation from others. When with people in interview situations, or just talking at a bar or dinner, or giving a presentation, it's important to know what you want to say before you say it, and to realize that it's better to say nothing at all and be quiet if you don't know what you're going to say. This is if you want to get instant cooperation from other people. It's important to be concrete, and it's important to be simple. You want to explain things in a way that people can understand, and the more time you spend with somebody, the more you'll understand how that person speaks or what they like to talk about. And if you really want to get cooperation from other people, you should try to speak in a way that they can understand easily, because you know how to speak in a way that they understand, because you know how they communicate. And try to fill your speech or fill in your communication with things that they enjoy talking about. So, if people like me like to talk about deep philosophical ideas and not so much like, hey, how's the weather today? But there's people out there that like to talk about small talk or how the weather is today. So try to figure out what that person likes to talk about, and then fill those in when you're communicating with them, and they'll actually start to like you a lot more. See, people are persuaded from the things they understand that you say. So they're not going to be persuaded if you're talking in complex terms and about things they don't really want to talk about. People won't generally listen to things they don't want to hear. It's also important to watch your semantics. People are going to interpret things the wrong way. So if you describe things in a way that makes it hard to interpret it any other way than one way, then you're going to be able to persuade people and get instant cooperation from people, especially when you know your message isn't being skewed or interpreted the wrong way. People are going to cooperate with people who they fully understand and they enjoy what they're talking about, and they're going to enjoy people who are concrete and simple. And if you can do all of those things while talking to someone, I wouldn't be surprised if you had a lot of cooperation from that person. Because if you don't do those three things, people are going to interpret the message in their own way. And we see this happen quite a bit. So in order to get instant cooperation from people, you need to do those three things. You need to focus a lot on who you're speaking to, what kind of styles they use, what things they like to talk about. But that's pretty much it. It's not too hard. It sounds more complicated than it is. But if you go out and practice, you should be able to nail it. That's the end of this episode for the Silent Command series. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, favorite, subscribe, comment. I always like to read comments. And that's about it. Check out the Nonverbal Noob Army on Twitter. Peace.